Oh, there's not so much to tell. I got here, what, like, it's now been 2.5 weeks? Something like this? Maybe not even. And, hold on. And, I'm really enjoying my time here. I love Barcelona. It's such a beautiful city, and I have a really great group of people that I'm working with. So I'm very happy about that. I started when I was 14. I guess I wanted to be, then I thought I wanted to be in musical theater.
Musical theater?
Yes, exactly, like, I don't know, Broadway, like Guys and Dolls, or who knows what. Cats. So it's very funny because that's quite far from where I ended up, to say the least. But life takes you in funny paths, I guess. So anyway, I started to dance because I thought, like, oh, if I want to do musical theater, then I need to know how to dance. So that's the story on that. And I guess I got more and more involved in, contemporary work when I went to school, to university. Which was a long time ago, but we won't get specific about number of years. Yeah, and really interested in the process of dancing, I guess. Partly, to me it's a really interesting form just because it's so resistant to a lot of what our culture values. It seems like so much of our energy right now in the world is spent on accumulating things or owning things or, making more money, and the form of dance is somehow really interesting to me, especially because it doesn't ever create anything but experience. Like the moment that you stop doing it, it goes away. And it lives maybe in somebody's memory, but not really in any kind of thing. Like there's nothing that you can hang on your wall. And so I feel like in some way that pushing against that value system is one of the most interesting things to me about it, and how it brings you into a kind of awareness of, like humanity or being in a funny way. And the process of that also, like the sharing of that with people as you make the work, I think is almost as important. So. Became interesting to me to think about the creative process in relationship to economics, and how creative process was in a way just solving a problem, like, oh, I need this, but I can't get that, so what do I do now? And it felt interesting to me the way in which I had done that in work and not really revealed that particular aspect. That part of the necessity of creativity had to do with the fact that there wasn't money, to allow you to just do it in the standard way. And so it opened up this whole other possibility out of need. So that became the center of it, and then I guess from that emerged this idea of working with things that people wanted to throw away, that were not valued by the culture. See, you gotta tape it together. Vale. This one is good.
Which one you like?
That one's nice too.
Esta es
This one I don't like so much. What else? And to think about how the idea of trash is constructed. Like we worked a lot with plastic bottles, and one of the things that's interesting to me about plastic bottles is that they are everywhere and we're constantly surrounded by them, but we use them for this one thing and then we throw them away. And so there isn't really a consideration of the actual object in any kind of way, like what could it be, other than, oh, I need it for this, and then I'm done with that usage and now I want to get rid of it. So it became interesting to me to think about ways in which you could reinvent that object and find beauty in something, or a transformative power of beauty in something that was really considered not worth anything. And I guess that was also, that the larger picture of that is not just the object, but like how we construct value around people or ideas, or that this person or this set of people is valuable and this segment of the population is somehow disposable or not important. So it kind of extended in that kind of a way, and trying to figure out a way to see if we could touch upon those kinds of issues in the dancing.
Y está guay, a ver cómo queda, pero de momento, como el proceso está siendo chulo, como quede ya es secundario para mi opinión, ¿eh? O sea que ya veremos qué pasa.
I came with a project that is in development, so I've worked some with it and worked with some of these ideas, but it's also very interesting to see ideas that I've sort of played with in a certain kind of way, and then to see them play with them and to see where they go with the same ideas, which is related sometimes, but sometimes very different. Actual physical manifestation of what they come up with, what they find inside of the idea. That's really exciting and very interesting to think about, like, well, why does this possibility open to this group very easily and less so this direction and vice versa? I think it tells you something about how people think, or how people respond to ideas.